Commercial truck chassis. Despite carrying the Cadillac badge and looking like a stretched luxury sedan, the foundation of this vehicle is actually built on a heavy-duty General Motors truck frame. A standard car chassis simply could not support the immense weight of the protective equipment required for the Commander-in-Chief. By utilizing a modified commercial truck platform, engineers were able to ensure the vehicle has the structural integrity and heavy-duty drivetrain needed to move an estimated 15 to 20,000 pounds of armor without collapsing under its own weight. 8-inch armor plating. The bodywork of the vehicle is constructed from a highly classified mixture of dual-hardness steel, aluminum, titanium, and even ceramics. This dense layering system is roughly 8 inches thick, making the vehicle doors as heavy as the cabin doors found on a Boeing passenger jet. The doors are so massive that it is physically difficult to open them from the inside without mechanical assistance, providing a physical barrier capable of stopping point-blank gunfire from high-powered military rifles and armor-piercing projectiles. 5-inch ballistic glass. Standard bulletproof windows are designed to stop handguns, but the President requires a much higher level of extreme protection. The windows on this vehicle are composed of at least 5 alternating layers of polycarbonate and tempered glass, measuring approximately 5 inches thick. Because of this extreme thickness, natural light barely penetrates the cabin, and none of the passenger windows can be rolled down. The only window that moves is the driver's, and it only lowers about 3 inches, just enough to speak with toll guards or Secret Service agents walking alongside the vehicle. Sealed passenger cabin. In the event of a biological or chemical weapon attack, the interior of the vehicle can instantly transform into an isolated panic room. The moment the massive doors are pulled shut, the cabin is hermetically sealed off from the outside environment. This environmental isolation completely prevents any airborne toxins, nerve gas, or hazardous smoke from seeping through the door seams or the climate control vents, ensuring the occupants breathe safely even if the surrounding area is heavily contaminated. Emergency oxygen supply. Because a perfectly sealed cabin would eventually run out of breathable air, the vehicle is equipped with its own independent life support system. Hidden securely within the heavily armored trunk are dedicated tanks of pure, compressed oxygen. If sensors detect a chemical threat and the cabin locks down into its hermetic seal, this system automatically takes over, pumping fresh, regulated air directly into the passenger compartment until the vehicle can safely reach a secure location. Emergency blood bank. Medical emergencies are a constant concern, and waiting for a civilian ambulance in a crisis is not a viable option for the Secret Service. To prepare for the absolute worst-case scenario, a specialized climate-controlled refrigerator is permanently installed in the trunk of the car. This secure cooler is kept stocked with an emergency supply of blood matching the exact blood type of the current president. If the Commander-in-Chief is severely injured, the onboard medical personnel can begin life-saving transfusions immediately, long before reaching a hospital. Kevlar reinforced run-flat tires. A stationary target is a vulnerable target, making the wheels a primary point of attack during an ambush. To prevent the vehicle from being immobilized, it rolls on specialized tires wrapped in tough Kevlar, the exact same material used in bulletproof vests. If these tires somehow suffer a direct puncture from gunfire or road spikes, the rubber will not collapse. Instead, a solid steel rim inside the tire supports the massive weight of the vehicle, allowing the driver to maintain high speeds and escape the danger zone on what are essentially bare metal wheels. Foam-sealed fuel tank. A direct hit to the gas tank is a massive vulnerability for any conventional vehicle, often resulting in a catastrophic explosion. To neutralize this threat, the fuel cell is shielded by heavy armor plating, but the inside of the tank features a brilliant piece of racing technology. The tank is filled with a specialized fire-retardant foam material. If a bullet or piece of shrapnel manages to pierce the outer armor and strike the fuel cell, the foam instantly suppresses any sparks and prevents the liquid fuel from combusting. Underbody blast shield. While the side panels protect against gunfire, one of the greatest threats to any VIP convoy comes from below, in the form of improvised explosive devices or roadside bombs. The entire underside of the vehicle is fitted with a heavily reinforced anti-magnetic steel plate. This thick belly armor is designed to absorb and deflect the massive upward concussive force and deadly shrapnel of an explosion, ensuring the blast wave does not penetrate the floorboards and enter the passenger cabin. Night vision camera system. Evading an attack often requires driving through thick smoke, heavy tear gas, or complete darkness if street lights are defabled or destroyed. To ensure the driver always has a clear view of the road, an advanced infrared and night vision camera is hidden discreetly behind the front grille. This camera feeds a live enhanced video stream directly to a monitor mounted on the dashboard, allowing the heavily trained Secret Service driver to navigate the massive vehicle flawlessly even when the windshield is completely obscured. Tear gas dispensers. While most of the vehicle's features are purely defensive, it is also equipped with non-lethal offensive capabilities to break up an attacking mob. Concealed within the front bumper and wheel wells are specialized nozzles connected to pressurized canisters of chemical irritants. With the flip of a switch, the driver can deploy a massive cloud of tear gas around the perimeter of the car, incapacitating hostile crowds and creating the necessary space to accelerate away from a chaotic situation. Oil slick deployer. Borrowing a page from classic espionage fiction, the rear of the vehicle features a mechanism designed to instantly disable trailing attackers. If an unauthorized vehicle is aggressively pursuing the motorcade, the driver can release a stream of slick synthetic oil directly onto the road surface behind them. When the pursuing car hits this coated pavement, it loses all traction, causing the driver to lose steering control and effectively ending the high-speed chase without a single shot being fired. Electrified door handles. If an attacker manages to get close enough to the vehicle to attempt a physical hijacking, the exterior door handles serve as a painful last line of defense. The Secret Service can activate an electrical current that runs directly from a dedicated power source into the metal handles. Anyone attempting to forcefully pull the heavy doors open from the outside will be hit with a severe high-voltage shock, immediately incapacitating them and forcing them to drop their grip. Secure satellite communications. The president must be able to issue military commands or speak with global leaders at a moment's notice, regardless of where the motorcade is traveling. The vehicle acts as a rolling, impenetrable communications node, equipped with heavily encrypted satellite uplinks. This array connects the passenger cabin directly to the vice president, the Pentagon, and global military command centers, ensuring that a coordinated national response can be authorized from the back seat of the car, even during a widespread crisis. Secret Service armament. While the exact details are highly classified, the interior of the vehicle is known to function as a mobile armory for the protective detail. Compartments within the cabin securely store a variety of high-powered weaponry, including pump-action shotguns and automatic submachine guns. If the vehicle is somehow disabled and the agents are forced to make a physical stand, they have immediate access to the necessary firepower to defend the president until heavily armed backup teams can arrive.